Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Katamari Damacy REROLL. In the last part, we made we made lots of crabs. It was Fiddler Crab season, and we also made a third star to populate the cosmos. In this part, we're going to make a fourth star. Buenos dias! Have you ever been to Spain? I have, actually. I have been to, well, controversial. I've been to the Basque country, which is currently part of Spain. We hope you can visit during the days of rolling. We're not, because we're very clearly in Japan. Oh yes, a royal present for the hardworking prince. That's what we were getting when we lost it on Earth. Just don't, what did I say the last time? Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Well, the same holds true. Roll it up while you're at it. It's like, what a peach. I have to get I have to roll up my own present. Heffalumps and woozles. Ashley. Heffalumps and woozles. Ashley. The Katamari and 1 meter? Twice as big as the last time in 10 minutes? I think we can manage that. Dad, I got this. Oh, I love this music. This music is like so like perky. I'm gonna try like not to. Can we just stay here and have them like roll into us? But where's the fun in that? Come on. Try and get all of these little, what are they? Oh, caramels. This music is just so perky. Do you know what the music in this game reminds me of a lot whenever I play it? Is this game that I wish I had it. I must try and like find it on eBay or something like that. It's a PlayStation 1 game called Vib Ribbon. I would like to stay up here, please. I would like to stay up here, please. Thank you. Because I don't want to have to like come up here again. I want to get all of these batteries, and I want to get all of the rubbers as well, if I can. This game that was for the PlayStation 1, which was called Vib Ribbon, where it's a rhythm game, really, technically. And you play but it's a kind of a different kind of rhythm game. On the face of it, it's the same as any rhythm game, right? It shows you like, oh, this is the next button we want you to press, so press the button, and it's in time with the music, right? But instead of it being like you're stationary and the kind of different actions come into you, like in a Parappa the Rapper style or anything like that, or even in a Dance Dance Revolution style for that matter. Even in like a Dance Dance Revolution style for that matter. That mouse has my Lego. Like what it is you're like a kind of a scribble of a rabbit. Oh, I picked up a mouse. How privileged am I? A rodent of unusual size is what it is. Hey, doggy! I rolled you up once. Don't think I won't do it again, you little shithead. Yeah, I'll press L and R on the controller. What's happening? Yeah, come on. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's the Switch was like, oh, such profanity I've never heard in all my days, I do declare. What was I even talking about? See, this is the problem. Now the controller, after throwing off my mojo, and the dog. What can I roll up here now? Oh, there's loads of stuff that I can roll up over here. Surely I can get these books now? Nice one. And you can find like huge clumps of that stuff. Vib Ribbon, yeah, so you're kind of like a scribbly rabbit, and you're dancing along a line, right? Along a kind of a scribbly line, while the music plays. Oh, sorry to take your watermelon there, Mr. Teddy Bear. I hope I find the present wherever it is. Roll up all of these oranges. So I'm losing my stuff. Sorry, that like troubled me there for a while. and then like so you'll see like the stuff come along the line, and then you react to it, right? So it'll be like, oh, you have to jump over something, or you have to go down into a dip, or you have to like stretch over a gap, or any of these kind of things, right? Is the way it'll work. Oh, more water pistols. More water pistols, like Goofy. Oh, look, a little piggy bank. At least I'm not... maybe the present is under here, because if you get too big, then you wouldn't be able to get it anymore. Maybe. That would make sense, actually. Sometimes they will do that, where like the stuff will just be in a... Usually with the present, it's in like a very specific area, obviously. But I don't see it here unless we go through here, maybe? And then we find it. No, but we do find the OR button, which I can then just like press without prejudice. Maybe I'm big enough to pick up the teddy bears now? No, not yet. But almost. I'd say we're almost there. Maybe if we just pick up these walkie-talkies here. Or with extreme prejudice is what I should have said, not without prejudice. But anyway, Vib Ribbon, so you'd have to press like the corresponding button to get over the, maybe the present is in the fridge. I don't know where where a lot of these presents are. Usually when I find them, it's just like randomly that I like run into them, and then he's like, oh, you found the present. I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough. So with Vib Ribbon, that's what it was, but the music was all kind of very similar to this. It was like this just kind of very perky sort of Japanese pop music, and it was actually really good. Like, I never actually had the game itself, but it was on like a demo disc that we had. Like Joe, those like demo discs that you used to get with magazines. So there was this one like PlayStation magazine that we used to get, like, and you get demo discs with it. You might be worried, by the way, that we're only at 50 centimeters now, but the thing is, like, obviously the rate at which your Katamari grows is exponential, right? The bigger you are, the bigger objects you can pick up. Can't get the bunny slippers yet. The bigger the objects are that you can pick up. So obviously, then you're growing at a much faster rate, right? Let's try and get some of these t-shirts. But yeah, like, so, but the music was just like so memorable to me. Like, we got it on like this demo disc. There were quite a few games actually that I played on those demo discs, where because I liked the game so much, and you know, we couldn't afford to always buy the game, you know, especially me. When we had the PlayStation, I was 2 years, like, I was 2 years younger than my brother. Like, it was my brother's console, right, not mine. So I pretty much played whatever he got. That's the way it works, right? Like the first time I got my own console was when I got Pokemon. Was when I got the. What is happening here? It's probably because I'm like a little too far away from the Nintendo Switch. Take that cat. This woman is just like done with life. She's like, oh yeah, whatever, Katamari. The first console that I got that was a console of my very own that we didn't either get given by family members because they were finished with it. Like, that's how we got the Commodore 64 and that's how we got the Commodore 64 and that's how we got the Commodore 64 and the Sega Mega Drive is what I wanted to say. That was the first console that I got, where like the Game Boy and the Nintendo 64 that were actually my own, right? Up until then, I'd never had my own stuff, you know. I just played whatever my brother had on the PlayStation or whatever we had on the... That's why I was a Sonic kid, is because we got given the Sega Mega Drive by my dad's cousins. And, hey, little girl, you better watch out. Better be... I was just going to say to her, I was going to say to this 5-year-old girl and, like, be Better be nice on the way up, because you never know who you're gonna meet on the way back down. I'll be ready and I'll be waiting. Just you wait, you little bitch. This game brings out my destructive side. It totally does. But how could it not, right? Another little cat that I can just roll up into my ball and then catapult into space. So yeah, that's pretty much the way it was. You know, now you're awake. Does this wake you up? The prospect of being rolled up into a sphere? Where is she now? Maybe I can get that little girl now. The audacity of it. Well, if I don't get her, I'll get her little dog. Whoever that is. Look, now we're so big we can roll up people. Like, I don't know, it's so fun. Where is she? I've got a vendetta now. It's like, I know it was you. So yeah, like some of the demo discs that we got, like with magazines and things like that, we got the tabby pack. The demo discs that we got with magazines and stuff like that, there she is. I hope you're ready to be, I was just gonna say, I hope you're ready to be a sphere. I hope you're ready to see stars up close and personal. Now, where's the mom? So like a lot of those demo discs that we got with magazines and things like that, like that's what I used to play, you know, like I didn't have my own games for the PlayStation per se, you know. So if I was playing PlayStation, I used to, and I didn't necessarily want to play the same ones my brother had. Like a lot of the time I would play those demo discs and just like certain games on those demo discs that I dubbed Dimmadome. Does the dog have my present? It wouldn't surprise me if my dad gave my present to a dog instead of to me. The demo disc, so that's what I would play a lot of the time, is like those rather than playing an actual game. To the extent that Cooler World, the one that I think that one came with the PlayStation, like Cooler World is a game that I have vivid memories of just playing that game over and over, you know. It's like, when you think about it, you know. Then I got my own games, like I did get my own games for the PlayStation eventually. I got Spyro, which my brother didn't give a shit about, Spyro 2, Spyro 3, and were some of the first ones that I got, and Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is another one that I got for the PlayStation, which was quite fun as well, it wasn't bad. We collected Playtime! My Earth really is full of things. Now released in the sky. Well, we didn't find our royal present, but we did get revenge on that little bitch for walking into my ball. That's worth it. And here we are at Sunshine Airport. I don't watch the news unless it's Ooh La La's Swinging Space Report or whatever. That's nice, dear. To be continued. Well, here we go, and it's going to be continued right now. Let's see what we have to make now, what kind of levels we have opened up to us. Okay, so we've got 2 now, so we've got Make Cygnus, and we've got Make a Star 5. I think we can do Make Cygnus. What is it? There's something missing. But I remember, like, obviously like, with Vib Ribbon, I'll talk about that. I still have something bizarre to tell you about in a second. Eureka! We have it. It's not graceful. The sky is so utterly lacking in grace. We need to find Mr. 2 Bon Corée or whatever. It does not float like a butterfly or sashay away like a king. Sigh. La sigh. It's just not there at all. What's graceful on earth? Swans. Swans aren't always graceful. Those things can be aggressive when they want to as well. Sound. Program. Lights. Camera. Action. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We want some grace. We want some style. This Kong has a funny face. Or this prince has a funny face. Nothing but eggs, but strangely enough, if you roll those up, they'll start tweeting and hatching. Get as many as you can. A swan-stuffed Katamari. Why does the word swan make me think of Father John Misty for some reason? It's a quail. This is the song! This is the song! Like, I think it's because of, like, that song that's, like, where it starts, like, Emma eats bread and butter or whatever. No, ostrich. It's because of the word ostrich is in it. Ostrich and cobra wine. Drinks ostrich and cobra wine. That's why the word swan makes me think of it for no reason. So as you can see, like, these, the eggs, we can't tell which one's a swan egg or which one's like an egg of a horse of a different color just by looking at it. But we want to roll up as many of them as possible. And while listening to this amazing song, I'm actually going to shut up so you can hear it now because it's so good.
I know you love me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's rump up to me a single star in the sky. To you,
It's so good, like the song is just so good, I love it. And there's something kind of like romantic about it, like obviously, no! That was not great, but it was bound to happen at some point. Ooh, there's lots of eggs up there. I can get up there. These are just regular eggs. I suppose they do look a little bit different. Silly prince. That won't hatch. It's sushi now. What? Why'd you up into my life? Let's roll up and be a single star in my life.
I need you to feel me. I wanna word you into my life.
It's so good, like the song, I just can't get enough of it.
A single star.
That was actually quite useful, that one. Thing is, like, only the swan eggs count, like, so you end up just like, can I roll up here? Yeah, look, there's loads up here, and some of them are swans. The other thing I wanted to say about Vib Ribbon, which is actually the funny part of the story, like, it's actually a game that I'd like to play just because, like, one, because of the nostalgia factor of like always having wanted to play it, although I never really could. I only had this demo, right, that I played so much. That's one factor of it, but also, can I like climb up here, please? Thank you. But also, like, the funny part of the story is that when I was small, like when I was young and playing it, when I was young and foolish, I didn't even know that it was Japanese that they were speaking. I was just like, what the hell? Like, I don't understand the lyrics. So obviously I did what any child does when they hear, like, when they know that it's when you hear words, right, and you don't know what language it is, or you don't know what it is you just like hear the closest thing that you think it is, right? So for me, like, it was in Japanese, obviously, so this isn't what the lyrics were, but like there were like so many random, like, one of the songs that I remember really liking, and I used to play this level over and over again just to hear the song, was this one that was like ooh 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 da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba da ba ba da 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 ba ba da. Ba ba da 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 ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da 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 da. It was so good. Like I need to like find out what the name of it is and like listen to it again, cause like that song was so good. But like since I didn't know what the words were, I'm gonna see if I can get back up on the roof here. By the way, oh, there's more over here. Must be a hermit crab nearby. Since I didn't know what the words were to this song, since I didn't know what the words were to this, can I not climb up the ladder? There we go. Since I didn't know what the words were to this song, I just supplemented them with my approximation of what I thought the words sounded like, which for me, for this song that I really loved, was like, ooey ooey oo, a gooey pickle, ooey ooey oo, a gooey pickle, like, and then like I just used to go da 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 na 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 da 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 da. So leave your turkey on the windowsill. So leave your turkey on the windowsill. So leave your turkey on the windowsill. Da 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 da. Like, it's absurd when you think about it. Like, what the hell was I thinking? Leave your turkey on the windowsill? It's just so crazy. Now that I think about it. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, Mr. Mousetrap. Oh, please, come on, Wii U. Or Wii U, you're not even the Wii U. How the mighty have fallen, Mr. Mousetrap. I was just getting into my feeling of, I was just starting to enjoy my feeling of absolute power corrupting absolutely. But the, so yeah, like, when you think about it, like, how absurd is that? Like, leave your... Get out of there, I'm losing my... You're killing me, Smalls. I'm losing my swans. The, like, how absurd is that when you think about it? Leave your turkey on the windowsill? Like, what's that even supposed to mean? And, like, that's what I thought it was saying. Ooey, ooey, ooh, a gooey pickle. Leave your turkey on the windowsill. I can't believe I never told that story in any video game until this. But of course, like, this, an absurd game like this would cause me to think of something as absurd as that. 44 swans. Well, hey, Sufjan Stevens only had 7. So I think I'm doing alright. Commonplace, it'll make a commonplace constellation. Commonplace grace, skin deep grace. Shut up in your face. Sigh, it'll be a counterfeit constellation. Would you shut up? Stop making me feel like shit over here. Alrighty then, let's just release it into the sky. Leave your turkey on the windowsill. So yeah, obviously the more swans you get, the idea here is that you get as many as possible, and then the constellation is of a better quality and more complete, you know? Yeah, see, we're slowly bringing it back. But yeah, I think for now, that's enough absurdity. That's it for this part of Let's Play Katamari Damacy Reroll. In the next part, we will probably do Make a Star 5, and until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this Let's Play. I am enjoying it very much, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.